Good morning everyone. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll realise that we travel with our two dogs, Archie and Fudge, but Archie is getting on a bit and he's got quite serious arthritis, for which he has loads of medication. Now this time that we've come back close to home, we've made a decision and we've decided to ditch the bike that we carry in the garage that we don't really use very often at all, and replace it with a buggy that we bought for Archie a year or so, maybe a couple of years ago actually, but he's never used it and he's an anxious boy. So we're going to get the buggy out, we're going to assemble it and get it into place, and then we're going to gradually introduce him to it. Now I have no idea how long it's going to take us to get him comfortable in riding in the buggy. And that's not to say we're not going to stop him walking or anything like that, because we need to keep him mobile. But having the buggy with us, particularly if we're doing those walks into towns and cities or even trail walks, we'll be able to go a bit further and exercise Fudge properly, whilst at the same time giving him some little respite and some rests. That's providing we can get him comfortable in the buggy. So let's see how we get on. Weighs a ton. Ditching a very light bike for a very heavy buggy. I'm sure everything is just going to be fine. So I just want to show you the progress that we're making with Archie. Believe it or not, he's in there at the moment, and I'm going to ask Sue to just give us a quick walk and we'll see how we get on with him. Can you do that, Sue?
You've got his mats in there.
His mats are in there, yeah. Hey, Fudge. Hey, can you see how you can sit up, can you? Just to make sure you've got them all. Good boy. There's a good boy. So it's a big day today. We've done a few little practices now with Archie in his buggy, and we're doing a walk today. It's not a long one. We're just walking down to the viaduct. It's nearly a mile, therefore 2 miles in total, maybe a rest point in the middle. Archie would be currently okay with that, but we're going to take the buggy with us and then hopefully associate it with him starting to feel tired, and then he can go in the buggy. We'll see how we get on with that. I'm enjoying pushing my buggy. At the moment, the only thing in the buggy is my bag with my camera stuff. We've swapped over already, and that's because Archie wanted to get in. Now, I don't for 1 minute think he wanted to get in because he was tired, but he associates it now with he gets a little treat. So he was pushing his way through the Velcro to get himself in. Oh. But this will be good. It'll mean we can have some longer walks if we know we're on good roads or good trails, hopefully some woodland trails. It's my turn to push this time, and as you can see, Archie's been out for a bit. He's had a little walk, but he's back in and he seems to be quite comfortable. I think Fudge is finding it a little bit more interesting, but he's having a little lie down. And he had another little treat again. Oh yeah. So we've been going for 2 kilometres now, and we're gonna, Archie's plodding a little bit. So we're putting his treats in. So who's gonna get him in? So far so good. He's actually lying down now. Do you know what would be quite nice, I'm thinking? Because he's lying down facing forwards. If we got a harness and we could strap him in so he can't actually jump out the front, it'd be nice to be able to have the front up. He did lie down and was peaceful for a minute, but now he's started this barking. We're now going to push the trolley together. It's not been overly successful, certainly not as successful as we thought it might be. We walked for what, a kilometre with him.
In the buggy, yeah.
In the buggy, with him screeching. So he's out again now, although as you can see, he's lying down. He's tired. So we'll probably give him one last bit in the buggy before we head back for lunch. Yeah. And now what we're trying is it not moving anywhere. We've got it very stabilised with some chalk things, some wedges. And he's just poked his head out. He was a second ago fast asleep there, but now his sister's got him going for nothing. She's obviously heard something. But he was lying in there fast asleep. And we've got it shaded, so it gives him a little bit of shade. And, well, we'll just have to keep working on it. If I'm not mistaken, that's a very relaxed dog. Now, whether he'd be this relaxed if it was moving, who knows? But our strategy to get him comfortable in the buggy does seem to be working. It's actually quite shady and cool in there in comparison to the rest of us. We're sweltering on this lovely, lovely April day. He actually told us that he wanted to go in. When he's got in, he's turned himself around so he's in that comfy position so he can sit out the front. And he's looking forwards. We've got the door open so we can see which he prefers. So we thought we'd acclimatise the dogs by demonstrating. Oh, somebody's pushing you, Sue. Oh, you're rolling away. Dogs are very intrigued by this. I wonder whether I'd get in there.
I don't think so.
I think I might be over the maximum weight. Definitely success. We've now what about half a kilometre, Sue?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And he's still in. And not fussing at all. I think we might have cracked this. Well, good afternoon. We are in the King's Head in East Hoathly with the only people in the back garden. And the sun's out and it's nice and sheltered here, so it's actually quite warm as well. It's a 1.5 mile walk from the campsite. How do we make a 1.5 miles with an ageing dog? We bring his buggy, and we seem to be having a bit of success in that he's come. How long was he in it?
5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it was at least 5-10 minutes. Good. What, half a mile maybe?
Yeah, probably just about that, maybe a bit more.
Yeah, so I think we might be calling it a day now on our video of Archie acclimatising to the buggy, because it will, now that he's got used to it, that's pretty much it. Once he gets used to something, he's okay. The key for us was opening the front and letting him sit in it for just without it moving. That seemed to be the big difference. Anyway, we've got to go inside the pub now because there's some big steps, so they will not serve food in the garden, and we're hungry. So we'll see you later.